Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for the 13th to the 19th of April 2020. This is a general reading and may not resonate with everybody, but I hope you can get something from it. I'm going to lay the cards down now and we'll see where we get to from there. So I hope you're all looking after yourself. This restriction at the moment, of course, is difficult. But, it's just amazing to see how, where everyone is pulled together and it's been quite heartening to see the level of commitment that we have to keeping ourselves safe and other people. When I'm out for a walk and, it used to be rude if somebody saw you coming and cross the road, you think, oh, that's not very nice. But now, you're thankful. You say thank you. So, yeah. And I guess we have to make those adjustments just the way things are at the moment, of course. So let's see what the reading can bring for us anyway. Okay, so done. Starting by the overall energy for your reading for this week, Aries, is abundance. Yay. So it's going to be a beautiful week. There's going to be a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of just really some evolutionary movement. You will find that your spirits will lift, that you will be closer to others. You'll be closer to your own heart space, and things are just, like they'll take off. It really is a very abundant time. And here we got rebirth. So you're picking up that energy and utilizing it to start that new transformation. So, you've got the one there, which is you. And look at this beautiful blue. So, that's communication. So, just keep that communication coming, and finding your voice through that abundant time. Just wow, powerful. So here we have the totem of arrows, which is the coyote, the four-leggeds. Now the four-leggeds, to me, it represents that there is that, pack mentality, which is great, because at the moment we've all had to draw together and be in that bubble and just protect, each other. And there is a very protective element about the coyotes. They do, and they communicate well too. So, they always keeping in touch with each other, because that's how they get things done, is that, it's almost, like sending out a mass email, but they do it with their voice. And here we have the grandmothers and the moon. So even though things may have felt like they weren't sort of, obvious, or there was some hidden truths that you'd felt like you haven't been able to access, this is definitely showing you that in your dream state you will be getting lots and lots of messages. So take notice of that. Perhaps write them down when you wake up. But you have your grandmothers, you have your female ancestors on the other side, and they are communicating with you and really helping you through this, which is just lovely. It really is. It's what we need. And so moderation. So don't burn yourself out. Don't go to extremes, And this is your thought pattern. This is your mindset, Aries. And you are wanting to sort of keep things on an even keel, because that's how you sustain your energy. It's great to expend some energy, but then it's great to sort of renew and recharge that energy. So your mindset's really good at the moment, and it's going to be really beneficial for you. And then that intuition, so you're wanting to get more and more messages through. You're wanting to hear what's been said, from spirit, from the guardians, from your ancestors, and also having that intuition to know how to do what you need to do. So you are wanting to be connected, and that's gonna definitely be good for you. So here we have communication, and we've got the number 33, which is the master number. Now 33 is one of the more intense master numbers, because it's got the 1 and the 2 in it. So so master number 11, master number 22. So you've got the combination of all of that, which gives it more intensity and is yeah. So here we have is communication. So this is the basis of your reading, Aries, and this is where you will find your power coming through the most. And this is the teacher. So, you know, you can really be influential and giving your wisdom out and really allowing others to hear what you've got to say. You know, I think it's really beautiful that we can be able to sort of teach each other in these times, but also learn from others in these times. And, you know, we've got the 3, which is the goddess number, and, you know, that's that beauty, that majesty, that manifestation. And, you know, I always think of a goddess in the woods, you know, with the, you know, within a circle, just dancing and rejoicing and just, you know, celebrating being who they are. So beautiful, beautiful Aries. And here you have the Apprentice of Stone. So once again, you know, you have got that rebirth, that starting out. You know, the apprentice is starting out on their journey, and with the stones, that's you know, that's abundance. So it is like, you know, you may sometimes falter and find that something doesn't quite work out, and, you know, like you see this plant's not looking, you know, especially cool, but you've got a whole lot of abundance behind you. So it's just learning from you, you know, this is a lessons card as well to me. So just, you know, learning by those lessons. And here we have in the past, you've had happy endings. So you really have been amping up that good feeling stuff, and you know, finding from, you know, from your own creativity and from, you know, messages from spirit, you know, from your crown chakra, that you're really, you know, getting that sort of all in line. And the 8 of Stones is that you've been working quite hard at this, and this has been really important to you. So you've been gathering up your tools, your gifts, and getting yourself, you know, prepared, because that is your main objective there, is that happiness. Right, and then we have in the immediate future, we have 13, effort. Yeah, so once again, you've got this, and this is self-esteem, self-worth. This is, you know, the number 4, so we've got that firm structure. You've got the 1, which is all about you, and the 3 of that goddess energy again. So you've got that where you are making an effort. You're wanting to make things right. And with that effort, you are elevating yourself. You are bringing yourself to a point of where you are going to be able to, you know, to me it's like going up that mountain and getting to that point where you can just fly, you can just soar, you know, that you can just be everything you want to be. But it does require that effort, and you've been doing that in the past. So try a different perspective, Aries. Try and see it from a different perspective. You know, we got the Hangman here, which is another 3. 3's very much coming through in this reading. It's a great number. It's just something you can really build from. But, you know how sometimes we look at ourselves and we see something different than what actually is, and it's really hard to turn that perspective around. And maybe that something has, you know, triggered us in the past, or we've had a belief system that's not really been beneficial. So this is urging you, and it will take effort, because it is effort to turn something like that around, but start to see things differently. Look at them from a different perspective. Stop. Allow yourself to go, hang on, back up. What am I actually seeing? Whose voice am I actually hearing? You know, why am I taking on this thought pattern or attitude? And this is you, so 71 health. So look after yourself, Aries, but not just yourself. There's others that you are looking after as well, because the 1 comes after the 7. So health is a big thing at the moment, and for you, but because this is you, and this is a card for you, is that while you are looking after others, you need to be looking after yourself. You can't put energy into everybody else and put nothing into yourself, because that will not be, you know, that's not great. Weird place to be. Oh, and beautiful, nurture and lodge of the bowl. So this is saying about that looking after yourself, you know, that's just confirming the card beneath it. But you can see that there is a whole heap of people in here. So yes, you are still nurturing others, you are still there for others, you are still looking after others. But because it's a lodge and everybody is around, it is about everybody getting what they need. And here you are in this environment. Yes, domestic harmony. So yeah, this is home. You know, this is how you are within your home, and there's a lot of love, there's a lot of heart space stuff, and a lot of communication going on. So a busy time for you, Aries. And you got the 4 and 6, which is 10, which is a completion, and it's also a new beginning. And you will find that things will start to improve in your home, and that it's largely based on that you're able to see things differently and really, you know, just find your own self, find your feet, connect with yourself. And the 3 of Stones is that generosity. Yes, there's generosity. So, you know, you will continue to be generous. You will continue to want to you know, green the heart space again, to give to others. So, you know, but, you know, that comes back to you as well, you know, because what you give out, you get back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this is your hopes and fears, so physical activity. So are you looking to sort of get out and about a bit more? Do you want to, are you feeling a bit sedentary? Yeah, Aries, do you think that it would be a good idea to sort of go for a bit of a long walk and maybe, you know, just look at moving a bit more, because in this restriction, you know, sometimes it gets a little tricky to get out there, and the other hope that you have here is that you can keep building on the structure that is, you know, that is your home life, that is your environment, and that you're working with others, and you'll be strengthening this all the time. Great, you know, hope to have. Oh, and the outcome, love. Oh, that's beautiful. So the 6 is truth and order. So you will find true love coming through. You will be able to see the truth and what has been coming towards you. You know, because when you've changed your perspective, when you see things differently, then you can actually be more open and more, you know, able to take in love. And, you know, this love will be communicated because we've got the blue, so we've got the throat chakra. And, yeah, lovely. And Ace of Arrows, oh, beautiful. So communication. So, yes, there will be a lot of messages coming to you. You will be told, you know, how much you are appreciated, how much you are loved. And you'll be able to do that yourself as well, because you've got to a point where you're just really quite happy with who you are. And the Ace of Aries, so you'll be getting a lot of messages from Spirit coming through, Aries, a lot of messages coming through. And, you know, look at that, self-esteem, self-worth, happiness. Yeah, wow, very, very cool. Lovely energy to your reading, Aries, very lovely energy. And it's quite a gentle energy too, which is nice. I'm going to pull 3 cards to end the reading. The right way, great. Yeah, so, you know, just do a little bit of patting yourself on the back, just ever so gently there, Aries, that you've really made some great strides forward, and there is, as I said, a gentleness to this reading, to the energy, and, you know, you're being gentle with yourself, you're being gentle with others, and they're being gentle with you. Let's see what Archangel is going to be walking with you this week. You never have enough support, especially from Spirit. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, so, you know, we can get a little stuck, a little sort of like, I've done it like this forever, I don't know how to do it any other way. The unfamiliar feels, you know, a bit you know, scary, you know, can make you feel a little bit off balance, but know that you have the strength to be able to do that, to step out of your comfort zone, because once you step out, then you are able to step in. So you need to step out to step in. Great saying for this reading there, Aries. Okay, and break through, and through that you'll find that things will just flow. You'll take off leaps and bounds, and things that have been held back before. Look at her, she's just enjoying every minute of it, and it's that abandonment, you know, that just letting yourself go, just letting everything flow, and just knowing that everything is just going in the right direction. You've got the number 8 there, power number. And then you have Archangel Michael with you this week. Oh, unicorn. So Yeah, you can wish and you can dream and you can be anything you want to be, Aries. Enchantment. You can just, this is a magical, magical week for you. You know, you just, wow. Oh, I can't say anything more about that. Just enjoy, 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 enjoy. Well, it's been a great, lovely reading there, Aries, and I hope you continue to stay safe and stay sane and look after yourself, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.